Come here. Come here, Marco boy. Marco boy. Oh, my little baby. My dog Zila. Oh, dog. Shh. Oh, you guys are both my babies. No, no, everybody's my baby. You're my baby and you're my baby. You guys get along. Shh. Oh, let's go, Jam Pilot. Let's go. How's it going? Here with my puppy. Ah. Oh, it's in my finger now. God, this is such a good boy. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. Just spending some time with my puppies. How's your night going? Oh, excellent. Mm. I got my little wishbone. His teeth are growing, so I bought him a little bone, a, a rubber bone, so he can chew on it. I don't know where it is, but look at his little paw. Look at his cute little paw. You can't eat your own arm. Okay. Hey, it's super cute, right? So I can't. I gotta break him out of that habit. He has a habit of chewing on my hand, and I can't allow it because when he gets adopted, they're not going to like it. They're not gonna like that he chews on people. So I got him some like something to chew on because his teeth are growing. So I need him to soothe his teeth and kind of make him feel a little bit better. I got him a little chew toy. They're getting expensive. Those little chewing bones are getting a little expensive. But that's not a big deal though. I mean, just gotta like if your puppy has a problem with chewing, if your puppy has a chewing problem, get him a little bone, just like this one, and he'll be chewing. Because right now he's a baby, he's teething, and you want to make sure that you gotta make sure that right now his mouth is very uncomfortable. So you gotta make sure that you get him something that he can like sink his teeth on. Oftentimes, that's the reason why dogs chew on you because they don't have an outlet. They don't have anything to chew on. But look at this. This helps, and you can even play with him a little bit, not too much, but yeah. Why's my camera so weird? Wipe down my. That's better. My camera was kind of foggy. Dogzilla, she's back there. She was acting really strange earlier. She was chewing on everything. For some reason, she kept chewing on my hair. Look at her, Dogzilla, baby. Let Dogzilla get some attention. Earlier, she was being so strange. Hey, hey, chew on your bone. And she's back to normal, but she was chewing on my hair and chewing on my beard, and it was just really uncomfortable. I got worried. I got a little worried, but she's back to normal. She's back to being a normal puppy. Hey, bud. That's better. Much better. There you go, pal. Aww. What, baby? What do you want to do? Hmm? Oh, poor baby. No, 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 no. Chew on your bone. Don't chew on us. Oh, that gummit, boy. You got the you got the camera dirty. No, stop it. Let Godzilla get some attention. Oh, hey, Zinks, let's go. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, what's up, Zinks? She gets so grumpy. Are the cats being brave? Oh yeah, the cats are outside. The cats are in the cats are in the living room, which is perfectly fine. I'm gonna let them be out there. Finally back in Canada was such a long day yesterday. Oh, I bet. I bet. How's Canada? How's the weather? Whew. Here he's sleeping on in your bed. It feels so nice. Oh man, that's great. That is so great, man. I'm glad you got your son with you. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Absolutely. Nothing like being with family. Hey, hey, what's up, Mitchell? Uh, yes, right. I didn't live stream yesterday, but welcome back to the live stream, Mitchell. Snowy, but the sun has been shining recently. Oh yeah, it's interesting. You know, once you acclimate to the weather, like even when it's cold weather, it doesn't quite feel bad. You know what I mean? Like I was in Colorado. I was living in a small I was living in a small village in northern Colorado, and it was snowing all the time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I gotta make sure that she doesn't get stressed out because she has heart failure, so her heart's failing. So I gotta make sure that she doesn't get too excited or too aggravated. But yeah, yeah. But anyways, I hope things are good in Canada, Zinks, for sure. Yeah, calm down, baby. Yeah, at any point this little one could have a heart attack. So I gotta make sure that she's okay. You know that she doesn't get too like too much or not too much, but too stimulated. Gotta make sure she's okay. She has an oversized heart. So if you get a like a top down view, you can see her back's like super big. That's because her heart's this big and it's pushing her organs out. So I gotta be very careful with this one. Things are great so far. What was even greater was I didn't have to land plane drunk when I land. Oh man, I'm so glad you didn't have to pilot. That's awesome. You know, with your backpack full of Twinkies. What Wishbone? What's going on, pal? That's a good boy. Hey, it's a good boy. Come here. Yeah, right. You think you have a parachute, but it's actually a backpack full of Twinkies and ho hos. Yeah, but I'm happy you landed safely, brother. I gotta next month. I gotta. I'm going to. I think I'm going to New Mexico for a hiking trip, and it's gonna be. I got a couple of layovers So I'm not looking forward to it, honestly. I don't like to fly. So it's one of those things. What? Whatever, let's do it. I don't know why. Oh, I just pressed the thing. Something that makes you feel old. That's funny. Okay. I gotta make sure this guy goes out to potty. Because his belly's a little too big. Okay, I would probably have a heart attack before I even hit the ground. Oh, yeah. I recently saw a video of a guy watching his final moments. He recorded his final moments on an airplane. The airplane landed on water. I don't know why this is here. Whatever, I'm gonna leave it up there. I saw a video of a guy landing an airplane, or in an airplane that landed in the water, and the airplane's filling up with water, and he recorded the whole thing, and I guess in the end everybody drowns. It was just a horrible video. Oh, let's go. Wait, that's Fox. Fox is in the chat. Let's go. And Jess, let's go, Jess. What's up? And then we have I have to leave, but I'll be back. All right. See you when you get back, Fox. And then Zinc says, "Holy dude, that sounds horrendous." Oh yeah, that's super scary. I don't know why I put up a question. Yeah, this is a beautiful pup, and I'll have you know, this who is it? Who that? This pup is up for adoption. Anyone can take him. I mean, I'm not trying to saddle you with a dog, but this puppy right here, anyone can have him. I mean, yeah. Of course, there's a bit of a fee, but I mean, there's an adoption fee, but still, had a white boxer pit. Next name's Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian is a cool name for a dog, especially a pit bull. Okay, so I'm trying to train the biting out of him. I'm trying to train him to stop biting me. So I got him a little rubber toy, and hopefully that'll make him chew that instead of chewing on me. But yeah, a boxer pit named Sebastian. That's awesome. Oh, what's up, Jess? What am I guessing? Well, that's a broad question. I don't know what to guess. I would need at least some guiding like a guideline. 3 Frenchies. I will bring him to Idaho. Yeah, no, we definitely we have a. I mean, I'm not again. 3 Frenchies is a lot. So I don't know if you want to add this to your puppies, but definitely I do let people know that we take care of transportation and everything. So whether you're in Idaho or Ohio or Pennsylvania or Maryland, doesn't matter. We bring him to you. Okay. Things, do you remember the story I told you the other day? Mike is going to. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's a little serious. Okay. Serious story. Let's go. Push his tongue down with the one finger, biting. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. He'll probably bite my finger if I do that, but I'm willing to try it. Oh, that kind of helped. I don't know if it's uncomfortable for them, but or if it just distracts them. Come on, buddy. Oh, wishbone. There's your bone. I think I'm just gonna have him bite on him. Okay, well let's try that. Ha ha ha. That's true. He stops biting. That's pretty cool. Ha 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 ha. It works. Okay. Thanks for the tip. Okay, he's still going.
I'm just gonna. I don't think I'm gonna keep pressing down on his tongue. I'm just gonna let him chew on the bone instead. Recorded the video and showed the. Ooh. If one stray ever comes in. Oh, you gotta name it Gray. Oh, you bet I will. You bet I will. Oh, his stomach is super. When was the last time he went potty? I'm really concerned about this puppy. Stop. Stop. Eat your bone. It's a really big belly. No, no, no. Only the bone. Only the bone. Press the tongue. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'll definitely. I noticed that it does work on him, but then he goes back to chewing on my hand. So for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and let him chew on this plastic. He's teething right now, so he'll grow out of it. Oh, unflavored yogurt. Okay. All right. We'll see. Yeah, definitely. I need him to potty. Like I need him to go potty. Here, take here. Because I'm looking at his belly and it's a little big. No, this is ribs. These are ribs. But this right here is what concerns me. I need him. I don't know why he's so. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'll see what I can give him. I'll see if I can give him something because yeah, he's a little bloated and I don't like it. It's a little too bloated. No. So definitely not happy about that. Is he eating a lot? Do you think maybe I could just? Well, he eats like a cup and a half in the morning and a cup and a half in in the evening. So I'm gonna wait on feeding him tonight. I'm not gonna feed him until he goes potty, because this right here, it's very concerning. That should not be that. It's not hard. It's a little pudgy, but still, he should not be that hard. He's absolutely adorable. I agree. But again, this little pudge right here is very. I'm concerned. This could be even an emergency. So it's gonna be very. I'm gonna be watching him throughout the night. Oh, he farted. Okay, so he's not clogged. Like he's not. You know, he doesn't have any kind of, like a stoppage or anything. He just tooted. So hopefully he's just gassy. Yeah, that's better. Don't you prefer biting on this, buddy? Don't you prefer chewing on a bone than chewing on a human? You darn dog. How does he seem? Like I remember something similar happening to my old dog, and literally just a few hours later, he took one of the biggest poops. Yeah, I'm hoping that's the case. I'm hoping that's the case because he's definitely bloated, and I don't like it. I mean, it's not like he's not like wailing in pain or anything. You know, he's not. It doesn't seem like he's. Ah, you dropped your bone, pal. Ah, and I'm stuck. You're making me do stuff. Here. Yeah. Before we start like the night portion of the show, like before we start like the after hours show, I'm gonna go ahead and take pause the live stream or stop the live stream. We're gonna go outside, and I'm gonna stay outside with him until he goes potty because I don't know if he finally learned to hold it, because he used to go all over the place. Like he used to go inside the house. Like he would just like pop a squat and potty in the house. So I think maybe he finally learned not to potty in the house, but still, uh, it's if he's been holding it when I put him outside, then that's a problem. That's also a big problem, and I don't want this to turn into a medical emergency. No, only the bone. You guys can see he's starting to get a little frustrated. Like he's trying to use his paw. Oh, to go baby. Nope. No. No. Take your bone. No, not my hand. Only the bone. See, he's trying to go for my finger. Oh yeah, dude, definitely get some rest. It's tough, you know? It's tough when it's tough when you change time zones and you travel. You get the jet lag. So I get it, dude. Like I hope you get some rest tonight, Zinks. Yeah. On my shoulder. That's a good boy. Here, only the bone. You can only chew on this, especially when you go from 60 plus temperatures to 30. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you have like, not only are you changing atmospheric pressure, but you're also changing time zones and weather pressure, like weather. So that's a huge difference, man. Yeah, you definitely need to get some rest. For me, the toughest flight I have ever had was across the Pacific. I remember we flew from I believe it's Anchorage, Alaska, all the way to Japan. That was a serious flight. Ah, why are you doing this, kiddo? Yeah, so that was a huge, and then adjusting. 'Cause I forget that Japan is a tiny island, and therefore it's very humid, super humid, and they get like typhoons and all sorts of bad weather. So you know, yeah, definitely traveling comes with adjustments. What does it say? Always wanted to go to go to Maine, which has great views. Not really anything great. Maine. Oh wait, that's Maine is right next to Vermont, right? I visited that area and it's nice. It's not bad. I like it. He really wants to chew on me. This guy, ow! Only the bone. Oh, get off of me, you son of a gun. Only the bone, pal.
You're gonna chew on something, chew on the bone. Oh man, how do you follow the first one? The first mist was horrible. And that ending, the ending with the mist, you remember the tentacles and all the monsters? Like turns out like there were like hundreds of different kinds of monsters all over the planet. That was a horrifying ending because apparently the worst part is the ending was so horrific for that movie. No, stop it. You already bit me. The ending for The Mist was so horrific and heartbreaking at the same time because all he had to do was wait just a little bit more. But he, remember how he shoots his family? He shoots his son, his wife, everybody, and then he shoots himself. No, he survives. He he runs out of bullets. He runs out of bullets, and when it's time to like turn the gun on himself, he runs out of bullets, and then the fog clears, and you can see like the army, the military, killing all the monsters. Oh, that was a horrific. Oh man, I wish I didn't remember that. Oh, that's terrible. What a horrible ending to a film. What a horrible, horrible ending. Like that was more horrifying. The fact that he killed his entire family was worse than the film itself. You know? The ending was worse than the movie. I've never said that in my life, but the ending to The Mist was way worse. Was worse than the film than the movie itself. Oh, welcome back, Fox. I understand not wanting your son to have to get eaten, but he could have at least waited until something was actually trying to get them. Yeah, yeah. Like how do you make the call, right? How do you make the call of when to hurt your family? Uh-oh, it's him staring at the kitty cat. No, whatever you're thinking, stop thinking it. Take this. Oh, he's done. His mind is set. His mind is set. No, no, no. The answer is no. Leave the cat alone. Mm-mm. Does any of y'all know the music artist stomach book? She's my. Oh, I have never heard of that one. I have not heard of that. Oh, he's fixated on the cat. One of the things that blew my mind was the lady from the beginning that wanted someone to come with her to her house to get her kids. Ultimately, was the one who was in the military trucks. Oh yeah, she says, "Come with me," and everybody's like, "No," and then she leaves herself. And you're right, she ends up surviving. Imagine if they had all gone with her, they would be safe. Oh man. What a horrible ending. And then there was like this lady, this crazy lady that I think she builds a cult within the store. Remember that? She builds like a she claims to be clairvoyant. And then people start building a forming a cult around her. And then she decides who gets killed next. I mean, that's wild. Like somebody wanted to take her down, but I think she ended up having a revolver. That movie was just horrifying from beginning to end.
but it's one of the only movies where I can clearly say that the ending of The Mist is worse. The last, what is it, like the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes of the movie is worse than the entirety of the movie. Take your bone, baby. Ah, good boy. Dimension X is where the monsters came from. Once the scientists discovered that the realm, they tried to make a window, but ultimately failed to realize the window. Oh, the window goes two ways. Dang, you're right. Oh man. Oh, that's horrifying. Yeah, but I think seeing all when the camera, I think when the car's driving away, and then you see, and then the camera pans out, and you can see all the monsters in the distance, just covering the land as far as the eye can see. That that right there was horrifying. Because it's one thing that they are dealing with one monster and it's got the tentacles, but then you realize that even if they survive it, now they have to fight all these other monsters. And if they survive that, there's no telling that 1,000 more will populate the planet. So what is the solution? What is the solution? All right. See you when you get back, Fox. Yeah, there is no solution. Like, it's a movie where you can genuinely say that they are doomed, unless the government gets a hold of the window to to Dimension X. There was genuinely scary monsters in that movie, like the tentacle monster. We only seen that, and it only left after it took the one guy. The one that scared me was the crab lobster. Oh yeah, I think the more, I think scarier than the monster was the clairvoyant lady who managed to build a cult around herself. That horrified me. I'm like, she built a cult inside the store with like what, like 30, 40 people maybe? And she became the leader of a cult, and then she started killing off people, like making accusations. And whoever she pointed her finger at, the mob like crowded that person and killed that person. And people are like, wait, why does she get to decide? And they're like, she's in charge. She knows what's going to happen next. The thing is, I don't think she actually knew what was happening. I think she was bluffing. The whole time she was bluffing. So I'm like, yeah, for real. One of the things that I found really odd was she wasn't exactly wrong. Even at that point, the little insect was being stinging everyone. She said a prayer and it left her alone. Ooh, you're right. Well, I think that's a question that is left unanswered. Did she really have superpowers, or was she just some psycho lady with that claimed to have powers? Because it's never clear, right? It's never clear whether she's powerful or not. Give me that. Oh, you scared me, baby. But she also didn't move, so maybe just kind of thought like, what the heck is this? Yeah, you're right. Maybe she got lucky. You never know. No, 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 no. Outside, baby. Outside. Let's do that outside. Let's do that outside. Oh, sorry guys. We gotta put the baby outside because I think he finally wants to go potty, which is great. It's great news. Go, baby. Outside. Come on, you and I. Yeah, go potty. Go potty. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying with you, baby. I'm not going inside. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby. You saw him, right? He tried to squat. I think I interrupted him, but let's see. Let's see if we can get him to if he can potty. Oh man. Okay, he's going tinkle. Come on, baby. Give me a good potty. Good boy. It's like I don't know what thing. Yep, he's going potty, guys. Success. Success. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy, Wishbone. Keep going. Don't stop. Good potty. That's a good potty. Yeah, I was getting a little too concerned about him. Keep going, pal. That's a good boy. That's a very good boy. All right. All right. We'll come back for more. Before the night ends, we'll come back outside. Good job, buddy. That's a good boy. I'm so proud of you. Leave the cat alone. This is not a permission for you to be mean. Come on, bedroom. Come on. Let's go, bedroom. Also, something I found really cool, Maine is known for the crabs and pretty much sea creatures like the crustaceans, etc. And in Fallout 4, the game in Maine, they have all these sea monsters that just roam. Oh, oh yeah. See, I don't know much about Fallout. All I know is maybe I should watch videos on Fallout. Maybe watch like a playthrough or something. But yeah, like it's possible that I know there's radiation, and the radiation is what causes the monsters to come about. Oh, he so definitely, which I found it even cooler because in the mist there was like I said, a crab like monsters, tentacles, and all these things. Oh, for sure. No, absolutely. Fallout 4 is Harvard. 4 Far Harbor to be exact. If you want to watch. Oh yeah, I definitely want to watch some of the gameplay. Absolutely. Uh, Again, I don't know much about that. I know about the lore. I know there was like a nuclear war that devastated the entire planet. And that's actually the my next short film is based on the apocalypse. So basically, this is my outline. It's a super rough outline of how what I want to do. So basically, the working title is "What Have We Done," and then it walks you through it. Who? Ninja survivor. What? Find survivors. Why? Save humanity. But apocalypse. So this is a very rough outline of what I wanna the next short film that I wanna make. And over here I have a silly one, but that's not important. Definitely. Hey, quiet, baby. You can't be stressing yourself out, and buddy, you can't be stressing her out. Oh, what is it? And in the game, the world, the U.S. government blamed China and the Communist parties for dropping the nukes first, but in reality, it was the Vault Tech, the very people that were building underground shelters. Oh, dang. So what? Did they force the nuclear war, or Like, was it like like a plot or a ploy to have a like they fire off the nuclear missiles and then kind of poke nations to get into it with each other? It's that's what it sounds like. But again, I'm very interested in that kind of lore. Absolutely. Oh no. Give me a second. Homeboy wiped his butt on the floor. Hold on, give me a second. Stay here. Hi, Diesel. Okay, let's see. The goal was one way the one way to cleanse the world was to make sure no one above the ground survived so they can survive underground and repopulate the earth eventually. Oh, kind of like resetting the population. But then again, what's interesting about it is that there's uh, there's hundreds of vaults. That's what I understand. And each one had horrible experimentations. They tried to do like an um, all male vault. Then they tried to do like an all female, combined male and female. They tried all sorts of horrendous experimentations. That's what I gathered. That there were plenty of vaults, and each one was worse than the other. Check out the Fallout Story lore video. It always usually does into much greater detail about. Yeah, I definitely want to. Maybe I should instead just play it myself. Maybe start a channel where I play Fallout for the very first time or something. And kind of start from the beginning. I know they date back to a long time ago. I don't know what year the Fallout series started, but it was a much simpler. It was much simpler in the beginning, like white shelvings unit beside. Oh, that I think it's a shoe rack. You're supposed to put shoes on it. You put your shoes right there, but I just fill it up with all sorts of trinkets. Useful. It's super. It looks disorganized, but I know where everything is. So it's organized in my mind. Yes, there was four major companies that they gave permission to do their own experiments with medtech, General Atomics, and to be honest, I don't exactly remember the other two. Oh, so there's four only, but what's interesting is so I'm guessing the rest were normal then. The rest of the vaults were normal. So, because there's like Vault 7, Vault 8, I think it goes all the way to like 150. Unless I'm thinking of 150 Pokemon. But what I understand is that there were hundreds of vaults and four. Yeah, okay, so and you said four were given the opportunity to experiment. See, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, definitely want to try out Fallout and start, playing it. I don't have the bandwidth to, I don't have the bandwidth to live stream video games. Because I live out in the boondocks. But if I could, I'd probably start with the entire series. like go back and start with Fallout 1. And I think it was a much simpler Fallout game, right? It was a two-dimensional. Hey, don't destroy the cat. He's gonna get upset, buddy. You're gonna learn the hard way. Oh, it's 2 versus 1. Okay. They don't like you, pal. Keisha, be nice. Did you learn your lesson? Hmm? They don't like it when you do that. Did you see that? You learned the hard way. Leave the cats alone. It's a bad idea, pal. One of the craziest vaults, I think, was there's one vault where they clone a specific guy and they just continuously clone him until eventually they broke out of the vault. Oh wow! Wait, hold on. So he just kept like, did the machine just keep cloning, uh, like without stopping? Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. It's and I think it's pretty. How do you say? It's pretty obvious, right? When you look at it, it looks like it's completely designed for shoes, just to be a nice little shoe rack. And what's interesting is that it spins. Oh no! I reacted. I had to train myself to stop reacting. And I need to do something about my uniform. I can't just leave it there. Hey, pal. What you doing? That better not be poop. You better not be pooping. Beautiful coat, my friend. Oh, absolutely, dude. Thank you for mentioning that. Definitely, that's my military uniform. I gotta clean it and put it in a glass case or something. That's the. I don't think I'm treating it with respect. Um, yeah, but definitely the only honestly the only reason I keep it is because um, I haven't even used it to go to any ceremonies. If anything, I keep it in case I have to go to a funeral or something. You know, it's not very often that I get invited to a military ceremony. So there's that. Definitely proud of my service though. It's probably the best time I ever had. Good boy. You don't have to question why you keep it or feel bad about it, not displaying it properly because. Yeah, yeah, for sure. That you're right about that. I think about that, man, and it feels like it was, decades ago. You know. Here's another nice little picture of when I went to the School of Infantry. I'm right there. Right, that's me right there. That little guy. Anyways, good times. I sometimes I feel like I can still do it. Like if I re-enlisted, I feel like I could still do it. Like in my brain, I guess I'm delusional. You know, I feel like it would be super difficult now that I'm older. But in my heart, like I feel tough. I feel like I could still go back and hook and jab. Oh yeah, that's for some reason that's where I peaked. Honestly, the military is where I peaked. I always thought I was gonna peak after high school, but then I went to the military, and that was it. It's all for me specifically. It's downhill from there. Hey, kitty cat. He just wants to come out. Oh, best friend, let's go. Oh, thanks, man. Trying to tell the best stories I can possibly tell. All right, guys. Well, let's conclude the puppies segment and move on to the. Oh, Vicky's here. Let's go, Vicky, in the chat. All right, guys. I wasn't a. Oh, you're also a Marine. Nice. Let's go. What was your MOS? Like what was your? Were you also infantry, or were you in like some other? I guess a better question would be, who were you with? Or like which unit? All right, guys. Let's go ahead and put a stop to this segment, the puppy segment, and move on to the late night show. It's time, guys. Oh, did I step on? All right, guys. Let's switch gears. Supply first tanks. Oh, let's go. First one. Nice. Supply. I should have done that. Like, if I had scored higher, I would have been supply or motor T, or I don't know, like an S, work at an S shop, or maybe what would I have done? Maybe a mechanic. I should have been a mechanic. Like, I feel like I didn't get any, like nothing transferred from the infantry. I went straight into the infantry, and I look back and I'm like, I remember when I was I was in the active service, and I used to make fun of Pogues. And then I realized I messed up. Like 5 years into it, like right before I got out, I thought to myself, I messed up. Like I should have done something different. Instead of going infantry, I should have been a logistics, something to do with logistics. I feel like I would be a better business owner if I had gone into logistics. Open contract, but scored high. Oh, nice. So how does that work? How does that work? If you go, I kind of went open contract too. I went into I was 03XX, so 03XX, and obviously it's open contract, but only within the infantry unit, infantry MOS. So you can be a mortarman, you can be a machine gunner, you can be an assaultman, you can be an 11, or you can go to a BRC for the basic reconnaissance course. But you're very limited to only a combat MOS. So yeah, what do you think your favorite vehicle from the aircraft to sea vehicles and land? If you were to pick one, what do you think overall? If I was to pick one, oh man, I kind of like tracks. I like the Amtraks. I really like them. The amphibious vehicle, because it's like a little tank, and it goes in the water, and then it goes on land. And I believe it's called like an amphibious assault vehicle or something like that. Yeah, just me. Oh, no warrant, no guarantee. Oh dang. So, but you could go on anything, right? I liked it. It was it's horrible in the Mojave Viper. I hated them, but I liked them in the when we did like what is it called, like landing operations. I really like that when we went from the ship to into land. I liked it. That was nice. But overall, I like my decision. The one I ended up doing the most. We had a competition within my battalion, and in that competition, we were competing for who's gonna be trucks, who's gonna be tracks, and who's gonna be Hilo company, and we ended up winning Hilo company. So we were flying in the Ospreys, fast roping of the Hilos. We were high speed. Hey, shh, no, 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 no. We were pretty high speed for sure. Oh, Camp Pendleton for 3 years. Oh man, I wanted Camp Pendleton. I wanted either Camp Pendleton or Hawaii. Bradley growing up, I was always my favorite. But if we're talking about power, I'd say mine would be the Leopard, which is our main battle tank here in Canada. Supplied from the Germany, of course. Yeah, I think for us, it's the what's the one? I keep forgetting the name for ours. The Abraham. I believe it's like the M something Abrams, which is it's pretty cool. I think it's one of the biggest ones. Oh yeah, but I was in Camp Lejeune. I ended the M1 Abrams. There we go. Those are ours, and it's interesting. I've been inside of one, and like there's barely any room for you. Like if you're the guy driving it, you're like this. There's like this little this tiny hole that you can look out of, and then you're like this. You're packed in there, and then there's some people in the back loading I guess the projectiles, and then there's another guy. He's over up top in a little metal dome. I think he's usually like a captain or something, or a lieutenant, and he's the one like commandeering the tank. It's like a crew of three, I think, three or four. But yeah, but for me it was the Hilo, the MV-22 Osprey. I flew about like I would say about 45 training missions. So that was fun. We had a good time. Um, that was a lot of fun. Real, the fact that it fires safe rounds. It's ridiculous. Not mention engagement. It's barrel stabilization. Oh, absolutely. And as an infantryman, you actually get to control, direct the tanks. So when you're training, right, and you're training adjacent to a tank or supported by a tank, say you're doing integrated training, and you have like tanks as support, you have air support and tanks, and we're talking about ITX, right? Which is the integrated training exercise, and this is like the culminating training event for like three battalions come together, and not three units come together, right? We have air support, we have logistics, we have tanks, we have an artillery battery, we have or multiple artillery batteries, and then you have headquarters and company, and then our three line companies supported by a weapons company, and each of the three line companies come with their own internal weapons platoon. And this is where we do an integrated assault. So we have the Whiskey Cobras, flying up and shooting into the targets. We have tanks engaging targets as well. We have our units. We set up our defensive postures, and then we move forward. We assault. We do like grenade drills in what do you call it? In trenches. So we'll send 11s, right? 0311 infantrymen into trenches, and they like do grenade drills where they throw live grenades into the trench. Grenade goes off, then they go in and they clear it. Then we have machine guns, mortars, 60 millimeter mortars, 81 millimeter mortars. We have artillery in the back, and everybody's firing at the same time. Like whoever the JTAC is for that unit, for that ITX is, that guy is something, because the JTAC is in charge of good morning Bulldog, let's go, let's run, absolutely. And anyways, I'm sidetracking a lot. I got excited. You guys got me talking about the military. Like again, like in my heart, I can still do it. I can still hook and I can still jab, and I can kick and I can bite. But anyways, that's not the. Let's kick it off, guys. Welcome everybody that's here. This portion of the show is dedicated to you, the viewer. You decide what we talk about, the topic. If you have any questions, if you have a story you want to share. Last week we talked about the paranormal, and we talked about ghosts, spirits, mimic spirits, paranormal stories that happened to us when we were kids. We talked about the Hat Man, and if you don't know who the Hat Man is, it's this guy that appears either in your dreams, in your hallucinations, or just paranormally, like a ghost. But again, this is no. This is probably where you're uploaded, because you're eating trash, buddy. You can't be eating trash. No, drop it, no more. Bad. Okay, but if we're talking about helicopters, one of the most favorite helicopters is this world. In this world is the MH-51 Hind, which is called, or used to be, this Devil's Cherry. Oh, nice. I never heard of it, but that sounds amazing. I think I believe it's the AH-1 whiskey. What is it? Whiskey attack helicopters, like the one we have. I don't know its actual nomenclature, and I probably botched the nomenclature, but I like this one a lot because it's this one right here. The way it attacks the Cobra, the way it attacks is it climbs up. It just keeps climbing, and then it nosedives in the direction of the target, and then goes, and then at the last minute it swoops back up. And even in the A10 Warthog, we actually get to see it during the ITX, the integrated training exercise. We actually get to see the A10 Warthog, which is it's a small airplane that is built around I believe it's like a 20 millimeter machine gun, and it goes like it climbs up, dives down, goes and then it just flies away. But it destroys everything in its path. It just pulverizes everything. What do we have here? I'm scared of heights. Oh yeah, for sure. And then oh no, Bulldog, you're afraid of helicopters. Yeah, helicopters are tough. Hey, shh, quiet down. Guys, I have everybody followed me. All the cats and all the dogs are here. There's everybody. I guess they just want to hear us talk. But the Warthog is an absolute beauty. beautiful aircraft. But to be honest, for me, I feel the best is the F-14 Strike Eagle. Such a beautiful, yeah, absolutely. I think it's the for the U.S. The wouldn't the equivalent be the F-15, which is I think we now have the F-35, but some say that if you were to pit the F-35 versus the F-15 would crush the F-35. Mind you, the F-35 is like the latest model. But some pilots have said that if you were piloting an F-35 and he was piloting an F-15, he would eat your lunch. And I believe it. I don't know why. I have no reason not to believe pilots. Maybe it's their ego. Maybe it's something. But um, definitely, there's a lot of contention between pilots about which fighter jet is the most efficient, the most combat ready. Do I have any ghost stories? Okay, yes, I often played shooters and things. Oh, helicopter. Oh, yeah, yeah. Definitely, helicopters can be something. Hey, no, no more, no more wishbone. Do I have any ghost stories? Oh, I gotta think of one because I've already exhausted like the best ones. I'm butchering some of these names. I'm not keen on America's aircraft. Reminds me of the quote. I don't know the name of the gun. I only know the sound. It means when it takes. It makes when it takes a life. That's funny. Yeah, that's a good one actually. That's pretty tough. No, no. Oh, Lex is getting in the firecrackers. No, Lex. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can think of a good one. Because I know I have some pretty good scary stories. But I gotta think of I gotta sit down and think. I gotta max out. I gotta use all the brain power I have to see if I can find one. Um, mm. Okay, so this one is not paranormal, but it is kind of scary, and you make what you want of it. So something weird has happened here in Kenora, the neighboring city, Winnipeg, which is 2 hours away. There's been 157 reports on the highway of Jeepers Creepers looking figure being spotted. That's comforting. Yikes. Oh, Jeepers Creepers. I mean, when I think about the Jeepers Creepers, I think about the Chupacabra, but that's just my. I really dislike the English translation, which somebody calls it the goat sucker, and I'm like, it kind of ruins it for me because I can't take that seriously, you know. Like if there's like a goat sucker, I mean, I feel like I don't know the implication of that is just kind of weird in my head. Yeah. There is an opinion that animals see spirits. What do you think about that? I don't want to think about that, Bulldog, because the other day, one of my cats just kept staring at the wall, and I would look away and then look back at the cat, and he just kept looking at the wall, and there's nothing there. He's just staring into like blank space. So I'm hoping my cat wasn't seeing anything. Okay, what do we have? Genuinely woke up with the most horrible taste in my mouth, and when I took the first bite, I know for a fact I wasn't getting out of there alive. Yeah, yeah, I bet. Holy. No, no, absolutely. I can't believe sightings of that. I remember when in North Carolina we had people dressed as clowns. Like horrifying people, like terrorizing the community. I remember that. This happened in Jacksonville, North Carolina. We had people dressed in the middle of the night, dressed in clown outfits, and they would like run behind cars and scare them. And it was all fun and games until one of these clowns, these people dressed as a clown, killed somebody, took a life, and then it wasn't funny anymore. And then I remember like the police were out and about night after night, shift after shift, driving left, driving right, stopping people. Like it got really paranoid. It was funny until it wasn't. A couple of years ago, my dog suddenly jumped up and started barking at the mirror. Scared me to the oh man. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. Give me a second. After having a dream, you have no idea how shook I was when I saw that report literally just a few days ago. They had police on the whole highway too. Dang. Yeah, in that tradition, mirrors are believed to be doorways to the spirit realm. One of the things that horrifies me, that used to horrify me, and like I don't think about it anymore as much, but I often think about what if did I drink water? No. Did I drink water? Like, did I hydrate? No, I have not. Late earlier, yes, I did earlier, but not recently. Um, one of the things that I think about mirrors is that I used to worry that if I looked away, my reflection would act on its own. Like if there's a mirror to my left and I look forward and I look down and I like say I'm writing something or I'm typing something, I used to fear that if there was like a mirror on the wall facing me, my mirror reflection would go like la 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 la. You know what I mean? Like it would come to life on its own. Oh, did I drink water in Lejeune? No. Not when the thing was happening. I know exactly what you mean, best friend. I know exactly what you mean. I know there was like a lawsuit and everything about because the water was contaminated and some people got cancer. But they that was done. By the time I got to Lejeune, they purified the water. They did all these things. But I know exactly what you mean. Give me a second, guys. I gotta go check. That's actually weird. It's the same time. The neighbor's dog is currently barking like crazy. Yeah, there's dogs are a little upset. But yeah, I used to have this. Don't say Bloody Mary 3 times. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, but I used to worry about my mirror as I was Vicky. Yeah, I'll definitely won't be saying Bloody Mary anytime soon. Um, it's a misconception, the whole Bloody Mary thing. Some people say you have to say it 3 times, but the director of that movie never claimed it had to be 3 times. You could conjure the Candyman. Oh wait, that's different because there's the Candyman and then there's Bloody Mary. Mm. I remember when we were kids, we used to do that. We used to do the whole you splash water on the mirror 3 times, and every time you splash water on the mirror, like you open up the faucet and you fill up your hands with water, and you splash them into the mirror, and you say, "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary," and you turn off the light in the bathroom 3 times, click, 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 and then you look into the mirror, and it's just this lady, drenched in blood is supposed to appear inside the mirror. Um, no, thank you. No, thank you. I don't know why we did it, but there was like we were brave because there was like 20 of us in the bathroom together doing the thing. It was fun and games, but would I do it alone? No, I don't think so. Absolutely not. One of the biggest fears is seeing just like a face peeking around the corner, or just anything staring at you from around the corner. I don't know why, but that type of genuinely freaks me out. It could be a real threat. Could be a real physical threat, a real person following you around. Yeah, yeah, I'd be afraid too. No matter how tough I am. Oh yeah, definitely not the Candyman. Yeah, but it's the Candyman. There's no set number of times you have to say Candyman. If you say it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, doesn't matter. Doesn't make a dang. All you have to do is 1 time. Did I scare myself? Uh, I can't confirm or deny that I scared myself, but I did. uh, Ain't even gonna lie, people shouldn't mess like that, or even ghosts, because when I get fearful, I genuinely get hostile. I'm not the type to run away. I'm gonna come fight. What you know what that right there, a lot of people have different fight or flight responses. Some people, if they're like preoccupied and they're like typing, and then you walk behind them and go boo, they turn around and they elbow you in the face. Like some people, in their fight or flight instinct is literally to fight, and you can see it in some videos. You guys remember 2013 when prank channels were so big, and everybody was like a prankster in the street going, "It's a joke, bro, it's a joke." But sometimes in the middle of the night, the prank channel guys would dress up like clowns, and then walk up behind somebody, or stand underneath a street light with a balloon, right? Like they'd just be like this, with no expression, just holding onto the balloon, just looking menacing, and some people, instead of running away from the clowns, they would run towards the clown and crack them right in the eye socket. For real, prank channels back in those days were just on a whole nother level. People getting smacked out and stuff. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank. I remember that. I didn't forget. Oh, I remember. Um, there was a prank channel where the guy goes into I think the name of the channel is "I Prank People in the Hood," and he goes into the what he presumes to be the hood, and he goes up to this group of men. They're just minding their own business, and as he approaches them, he antagonizes them, and one of them produces a firearm, And the guy goes, no, 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 it's a prank, bro, it's a prank. And like he almost like pranking somebody. He almost lost his life. It was serious. He was messing with the wrong people. And I'm hoping he learned his lesson. But yeah, I think I think YouTube cracked down on prank channels, which is I think it's an expression of fun and games, but some people just I think what happens is that like anything else, you have to push the envelope. You have to do something increasingly more shocking every time, or else you stop getting views, right? If in the first video you went boo, the next video you have to do something a little more aggressive, and then a little more aggressive, and then more aggressive, and then more aggressive, and then it becomes dangerous. So I think that's why YouTube cracked down on all the prank channels. It's gonna go for a smoke, but genuinely, I paranoid right now. The one thing I just thought about was, what if I'm standing out there and then I just see something run by in human speed? Oh man! Oh man! Yeah, then relax. Nah, man. Seriously, take a flashlight with you or something, or get taken into the sky by the Jeepers Creepers. Anyone? You know what? Okay, here's another scary concept that apparently it wasn't scary, but apparently we all thought about it. It's the when you're riding in the backseat of a car and you look out the window and you were a kid and you imagine somebody running on the power lines, and then he jumps on the rooftops. And as you're moving and you're driving by a town, you see this guy running on the power lines. Then he does flips and he lands on a building, and he runs and he jumps off the building, and he just keeps running. As you're driving, he's kind of keeping up with you. Um, I always thought about that. Um, and okay, maybe I'm pushing it. Maybe this is a little too much, but everybody saw that guy, apparently. Maybe you didn't, but a lot of people saw, many people saw it, or they claim that they saw him. So the little running guy. And I'm thinking, what if it's a spirit? I mean, what's the coincidence here? What's the qualifying factor? How is it possible that we all saw it? Hmm? Genuinely reminds me of a local story here. Apparently, back in the day, like early 2000s, there was a whole thing where there was a figure walking on top of the trees. Ooh, oh, that's kind of freaky. Yeah, definitely not going for smoke now. Oh yeah. It can wait. That the smoke can wait for sure. Um, but what do you guys think about that? The Running Man that you saw when you were a kid. If you saw him, you're driving in the back of a car and oh, that's funny. The little emojis. Yeah, but definitely. What if the little because considering that we all witnessed some variation of the Running Man, what are the chances that it's not a spirit or some sort of omen or some sort of um I don't know, some sort of something. I haven't seen anything like that or kind of imagined, but I probably will now. But nonetheless, there's a legendary legend. If you're leaving a funeral, never look back because you're gonna see something. Oh, come on. Oh man. Yeah, definitely. It's harmless. Most people had fun looking at it. Most kids had fun looking at the Running Man. Um, yeah, but I remember. Did you guys ever go to a cemetery in the middle of the night, like with your high school friends? Like me and my high school buddies. Well, it wasn't never me actually, but I heard my high school friends. They talked about how they dared each other to go hang out at a funeral in the not wow, not a funeral, a cemetery in the middle of the night. Personally, I don't think it's scary. I think it's disrespectful. Why are you staring at me? Cat was just sitting there staring at me. Had to turn on my lamp. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm being watched. Oh man, it's a horrible feeling. Ah, you're right. It's a terrible feeling when somebody's watching you. Well, nobody's watching you, but it feels that way. Yeah, for sure. As a kid, did you ever get left? Oh, um, I only I only visited a funeral home one time. Um, I only went to a funeral home one time. It was for it was the vigil for my mother. But other than that, I never. I think in my mind, um, cemeteries are sacred. You know, I know there's people who go there and they try to prank each other and they dare each other to go hang out at a cemetery. But I think in my mind, cemeteries are to be respected. It's your final resting place, and people should respect cemeteries. It's your last resting place. It should be the last place where you're allowed to rest in peace. Oh, we have Kay Adams. Where's Wishbone? Oh, he's down here. He's down there under the chair. He's sleeping. Did you lock your doors? Oh, absolutely, absolutely, definitely. Um, I know there's movies that make fun of it, and I get it. It's fine. It's expression, but oh man, oh man. Anyways, it's just something I don't mess with. Oh, you want to see him? Wishbone, come here, pal. Ah, he's my good boy. Ah, such a good boy. Yeah, but definitely. What else? What else? Like, are we in the mood to just get scared? Oh man, I I don't particularly uh want to go into these stories, but because I end up getting scared. You know, the other time when we talked about childhood friends and how, or childhood imaginary friends, and we talked about how they could be looking at ghosts, like maybe your, because I think the last portion we talked about when we talked about childhood imaginary friends is that sometimes the imaginary friend is a deceased relative that the child never interacted with. Say your say for example your grandfather passed away before you were born, right? Before your child was born. And then your child says, I'm friends with this guy, and he describes your grandfather, someone he was never friends with. And that grandfather passed away a long time ago. And somehow your grandfather or a description of your grandfather happens to be the imaginary of your friend of your child as he describes him, like, and then we added another layer to that. What do we have? I wish I could adopt him. Oh yeah, he's such a good boy, Kay Adams or Cat. Yeah, Kay Adams. He's such a good boy. He's such a darn good boy. You're missing out. But I know you have a lot of pets. If you don't talk from now on, something happened. Oh yikes. So we're currently trying not to fall down the stairs. Oh, be careful. Yeah, but definitely. And then there's the idea, the concept that if a child has an imaginary friend that happens to be a deceased relative, it may actually not be your deceased relative. It actually might be a mimic spirit, a spirit or a ghost pretending to be your deceased relative, and he is attaching itself to the kid in the form of an imaginary friend. That, as we spoke about that the other night, last week, I scared myself. Like, before I went to bed, I put on some cartoons. I put on some cartoons, and and I watched some funny videos, and it helped me fall asleep better. Not the first thing I wanted to hear, but there's a pack of coyotes howling somewhere up the hill. Oh man. You know, you know what I really dislike about coyotes is that it's never like coyotes don't go, oh. Coyotes go, ah. Like they have this ugly sound they make. I think I always set up myself for nightmares because for some reason I just absolutely cannot sleep without watching something scary. Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. I'm telling you. Like after I talk about scary stories and ghost stories and stuff of the like, I have to watch cartoons afterwards to like reset my brain so I don't think about the scary stuff. Bugs Bunny, yeah, let's go. Fun. It's funny and it's animated and it's colorful. Um, but yeah, and not only that, but literally a bunch of demons laughing. Oh yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's horrible. I hate the way coyotes sound horrible. I can't stand it. Oh man, you know, there's a scary scene. Speaking of scary scenes, have you guys watched Room 1408 with who's the actor? I forget his name. It's Room 1408 with what's his name? He used to be so popular. He used to be in so many movies. And he stopped. I guess they stopped hiring him. Oh man. It's Room 1408. And I forgot his name. Oh, yeah, so Vicky, you have. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Good. Um, there's this scene where he is FaceTiming his wife, right? He's FaceTiming his wife on his laptop. And then the guy on the screen, his recording on the screen starts becomes his own person. I didn't exactly hear what you said. The movie was called, but it mostly did. Most likely you did. Okay, yeah, it's called Room 1408, and I forget who the actor is. Foster, you know what I said about Dead Family coming back as spirits, and as you remember, I said they can't. Demons will try to trick us, but I do believe our animals can come back to us. Oh, John Cusack. That's right. Yeah, I don't know if animals. I'm not so sure if it's true. I lost a couple of animals myself. But if demons are barred from coming back, then I'm happy about that. Yeah, but in the movie, John Cusack and his screen guy takes over the conversation. He becomes, I guess, cognizant, right? The guy, his recording, right, in the FaceTime, and then he like sabotages the conversation. Okay, what's it called? And by the last time they showed it, her face looked completely. What is it? Generally reminds me of this scary movie I watched. It was called VHS. I think it was the third one, but they showed a scene of a girl looking all happy, and they showed it multiple more times. And the last time they showed it, her face looked completely different, like it was the most demonic face you've ever genuinely freaked me out. Oh wow. Oh wow. VHS? I heard of that movie so many times. Is it is it like found footage? Is it the style of movie where they found footage of like a real recording? Oh yeah. For the 1408, nothing in the room is real. You're right. I think some say that he died. And believe it or not, there's the true ending, there's the theatrical ending, and there's like three or four other endings. So there's like a total of like 15 endings. No. Projector 1890 says no. Yeah, but the movie has multiple endings for 1408. Yeah. Oh man. Avery's here. Let's go. He did die in the end in the movie. Okay, so he does die. That's right, Vicky. Hey, what's up, Avery? It's literally kind of just like the name implies. It's somebody rummaging through like a case, and that's the reason why he was watching the clip over and over again. Oh, but it keeps. So, are you saying he rewinds it and then and the girl changes when he plays it back? Hmm. Didn't get the notification you were live. Oh, that's all right, Avery. It's we're no, we're just chatting. We're just chatting it up. You came in at a good time though. It's we're talking about we're talking about scary movies. Yeah, but definitely I do kind of like those movies a little bit. The found footage movies. I like that. There's something realistic. I know it's a, what do you call it? By now it's more of a trope. I think the first time they did a found footage movie, it was the Blair Witch Trials, or the Blair Witch something. Yes, he was like a detective, I guess, and there was obviously more clips than just that one. But that one he kept going back to, and like I said, her face completely changed because of something demonic. Was the play in the movie, and was that play in the movie, and was the reason why the whole incident happened in the movie. Oh wow. See, I don't know, my perspective on watching movies has changed, you know. I don't know why, but I kind of get scared now. I haven't watched a scary movie in so long, especially at the movie theater. I used to go watch scary movies at the movie theater, and I stopped, and I don't know how, I don't know why I get like quizzy when I watch a scary movie. Can we talk about our pets that came back to us? Oh, we can. Buster, I'm going to go to bed. I'm super tired. Will you be live tomorrow night? Yeah, absolutely. I'll be up tomorrow night. I thought the Blair Witch was scary. Oh yeah, I never actually watched it, but I've seen so many YouTube breakdowns of that movie that by now I feel like I have watched it. But I think the whole idea is that somebody discovers lost footage, and a bunch of things. Uh, but yeah, a bunch of things happen. A bunch of things happen, and that's what it is. That's what that is. Oh no, that's not the person that blocked you. The person that blocked you was I believe it was Jake. Here, Kay Adams, I'm gonna give you plot armor. There you go, Kay Adams. Now you can't be blocked. I just brought up a big memory. I don't know if you remember me mentioning my cat Lois. I remember Lois, but I have a ring doorbell camera, and one night a week after she passed, there was a little mist that activated the camera, and it was at a cat's height level. Mist, okay. Yeah, yeah, you got it, Kay Adams. Welcome to the live stream. A mist. Okay, that activated the cameras. Ooh, oh, that's not good. It's definitely not good. And what happened? Hmm. Mm. Well, I don't know much about. Okay, let me tell you about my cat. Okay, let's hear it. And sometimes I swear I hear her scratching at the basement door. There he used to love to be, and sometimes I even feel like I hear the distant meows. Oh lordy lord. Yeah, send it. Tell us. Go ahead, Kay Adams. Oh, Faster, I just thought I'd tell you before I go to bed. I reached 131 subscribers. Let's go. I'm sure I annotate your new subscriber count, Avery. I will update your subscribers tomorrow. All right? 131. I will remember that. Mm, mm. The fact that this cat popped up exactly how she looks like. Oh, this right here? My little tortoise shell. Oh man, this is my sweetheart. This is my little sweetheart. And she's super gentle. Super gentle. Yeah. Oh man, she's such a sweetheart. Mm. You know, it looks like her. Oh, 100%. It's she was a tortoise shell. And she also had the golden eyes. You're at 109 for Vicky. Let's go. 109. Oh, all right. I will update your numbers tomorrow, guys. For sure. There's a lot of you guys are making a lot of progress with your sub counts. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm really happy. Yeah, Zinks. I can't believe you had a tortoise shell. I had a sweet Bengal. She was my pride and joy. I love her so much. At 13 years old, one day she stopped eating. She loved food, so I know something was wrong. Okay. But yes, definitely believe that animals and spirits come back to that place. They've known their whole lives, especially to the owner. Oh man, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh man. Oh man. I find that a little bit scary actually. Oh, and oh God. I wish I didn't read that. Oh man. My Dobby, the neighbor's dogs killed Dobby and he's buried in the backyard. I mean, it was respectful. Respectfully, we put him in the ground, but now I'm thinking about that. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope they rest their souls. I sincerely hope so. I took her to the vet. They X-rayed her and found out she had a tumor in her stomach. Oh, poor baby. So he took her to the vet. They X-rayed her and found out she had a tumor in her stomach. Oh no, poor baby. Poor baby. Mm. It's really unfortunate when you know something is wrong with your animal, and especially when the time is coming for them. It's such a feeling of hopelessness and just over a really sad vibe. Absolutely. I think about my little dogzilla. She has a very advanced heart murmur. And I think about how any day could be her last day. So yeah, it's incredibly sad. It's incredibly heartbreaking. Like when we think about pet ownership, we think happy thoughts. You know, dogs bring nothing but joy into our lives, and then just watching them go. And I hate that we outlive them by a lot. We outlive animals by years, even decades. Yeah, I hope Doxilla definitely. Oh, well, I don't want to think about that now, but Doxilla is my little baby. Because of the size of the tumor, they said they would have to remove 3/4 of her stomach. Oh no, no, poor baby, poor little one. You know, I can't stand it. Someone who rescues dogs, I can't stand. Animals getting sickly. Mm. I didn't mean to get off topic, but something that's always traumatized me, even still to this day. Doggo. Friends are best friends. Oh, absolutely. Best friends are puppies, for sure. I have rescued over 40 dogs and successfully had them adopted. That's my mission. That's the purpose of this channel. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna wake up and just see a bunch of hair coming out of the corner of the room, and they see a hair. Oh Lord! The vet told me she would not have a good life. They suggested to send her to heaven. Oh, yeah. If they're that sick, they're not gonna be happy. Yeah, absolutely, best friend. I'm out here, trying to save as many dogs as I can. The Grudge, I feel, was such a traumatic movie, which is why, okay, The Grudge, which is why I feel like I'm gonna see her coming out of a corner. Oh yeah, man, that Grudge was really scary. I remember that. Cried and said, "Oh man, yeah, okay, okay." So they're telling you to put her down. Okay. No, man, that's so sad. Yeah, I think another movie that rivals The Grudge in my mind is the Shutter. Shutter is another equally scary movie. I really hated the part where I think it was a dude or a girl, and I don't know. I was investigating the attic, and there was nothing. But then when she looked back, the face was there. Oh, I don't remember that part. What happened? That was next. Okay. So what happened, Kay Adams? Oh man. Yeah, you guys mind if I'm gonna step out and go get an energy drink or something? Just stay up. Give me a second. Sorry, guys, I left for a long time. Wishbone set up and started talking to us. Oh, Lord. I hope that didn't happen. I'm being totally honest. Hold on. I missed something. Okay. I'm being totally honest. I mourned her for weeks until she climbed up on the bed the way only she did. She was there. I felt her walk over my head and snuggle between me and my husband's pillows. Oh Lord. And she's gone at this point? Like was she gone when she climbed up? Like was it a spirit? Like I mourned her for weeks until she climbed up on the bed the way only she did. She was there. I felt her walk over my head and snuggle between me and my husband's pillows. Oh, but she's already passed away. It was her spirit. Thought you got for taken there for a quick second. Oh my! Hold on. Let me address this real quick. Oh wow! Was it scary? Was it a happy moment? Were you afraid when you realized my cat's here, but she's not supposed to be here? Oh Lord! Because if the cat's already passed away and then the cat climbs on the bed, God. Okay. Thought you got taken there for a quick second. Oh no, I Wishbone ended up going potty on the floor. So the good news is that he doesn't have a stoppage. The bad news is that he went on the floor. Anyways, that's not good. Not good for his training. And then thought you got okay. She's here with me. I was so you were happy. You were happy that your pet came back. Okay. All right. So that's not scary. You were happy that your puppy came back. Your kitty came back. Your kitty cat. Oh, see her. Oh man. Oh man. Well, at least you take it as a good thing. If it was me, I would be horrified. I just know I would be horrified. I think about Pet Cemetery, but I don't want to ruin it for you. I'm sure it was a beautiful thought, a beautiful visit. Kay Adams. I'm sure it wasn't, but reminds me of the mimic spirits that likes to appear after loved ones get taken, the vulnerable of somebody's loss. But I'm genuinely sure it was literally her. Just a thought. Yeah, for sure. It could be. I don't know. This is like I'm exploring these themes, these concepts, these ideas. I'm exploring them with you guys. All right. So I'm not by no means am I a subject matter expert. My dog sees her. They stop and follow her. I've never shared this with anyone. Oh, Kay Adams. Well, first of all, thank you for sharing that. That's so intimate. For sure. Thank you. And also, I guess we think about, the paranormal differently. Because for me, it's anything that has to do with spirits in my mind, for some reason, it's scary. And I know some spirits are supposed to be benevolent and some malignant, but again, I don't know much about spirits. I don't know much about ghosts, omens, harbingers. But that's why we're here. We're exploring and we are learning. Genuinely, the point of the show, to be honest, sharing experiences, maybe connecting some dots overall, just trying to get the last little gasp on this whole paranormal thing. For sure. I couldn't agree more.
That's really something, you know. Um, that's really like exploring these ideas, and sometimes it helps with a little bit of trauma, right? Whether it's whether the trauma came from something good or something evil or something paranormal or um, well, no matter what it is, there's always a little bit of trauma involved. And one thing that I know is that talking about things, having conversations about certain subjects helps people find closure, find solace, find calmness, right? Because you express it out loud, you talk about it. And for me, this is good. I think what we're doing is good. The paranormal and afterlife, I feel, is way better than mystery, than what's out there in the universe, for sure. If you wanted the great things about these talks we have, is just like what we discussed, getting things off your chest and being believed when no one else will believe you. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. In most cases, when you share the paranormal, most people will call you crazy, but they only say that because either they're scared or they're unwilling to entertain ideas and concepts. Like, I have no way of proving or disproving the paranormal. But the one thing that connects all of us that have experienced the paranormal is that we have all seen it. And either we are all crazy or we are all correct. And what are the chances? What's the coincidence here? Hmm? What's the coincidence that there's hundreds of thousands of us who have seen ghosts, appearances, omens, spirits? What are the chances that we're all crazy? Hundreds of thousands of us throughout history, millions. Are we all insane? And Kay Adams, I believe you. I believe that what you're saying is true. Because don't get me wrong, Kay Adams. I believe you as much as I believe any story anyone shares in this chat. Absolutely, absolutely, and that's so important, you know. Because when I shared the story about my little brother, that's a story that even my own family didn't believe me. Even my own family didn't believe that I saw what I saw. And you make whatever you want from that. For those of you who heard the story, but there's thousands of us throughout history that have seen the paranormal, and either we are all crazy or we are telling the truth, and we saw what we think we saw. Oh, and by felt it, do you mean like you got a sensation? Like, was it physical? Was it like mental? Like, what kind of feeling did you get, Vicky? It's the I'm gonna go ahead and step outside of the the conversation for a second. Um, it's is this weird, guys? Like, how do you guys feel about this? Because I know we go from pets and talking about puppies and showing you my puppies playing around and horse playing and chewing on toys. And then it turns like we go into the midnight, not the midnight, but the late night show. And we talk about the occult. We talk about dark matter. We talk about the paranormal. We talk about ghosts, spirits, demons. Like, if we have to split the if we have to split the channel into another channel where we talk specifically about this, we can. But if you guys are okay with me doing during the daytime, we do pets and fostering, and at night we talk about the dark and occult. You guys let me know how you feel about it. Anyways, back to the conversation. I can tell you, Vicky, that I was also touched. The fur against my skin and so many other ways. Oh, you touched your arm. It was a physical sensation. Huh. To be honest, I love every bit of your content. I've never come across a channel that was based on fostering animals, and the After Hours talk show is just a double whammy. Okay, so you know what? We'll keep the format. We'll keep the format for now. But it's so interesting that both of you, going back to the topic, it's so interesting that both of you felt a sensation, a physical sensation. That means that the spirit crossed into the physical realm, into the human dimension. And that's, for me, this weighs down on my chest because spirits and ghosts and omens and demons and all these things, they scare me. All right? So the fact that we're all like, I love this channel. Oh man, thank you, Vicky. But yeah, definitely, all these things scare me. But again, I I really, really, really enjoy exploring these ideas, these topics with you guys. All right, so let's keep it going. Genuinely look forward to every night of the specific reason I'm having conversations about everything with all of you. Absolutely, it's so much fun, and you guys have some interesting stories. Absolutely, and Kay Adams, thank you for sharing that story. It sounds very intimate. It seems very intimate. So, I'm really, really thankful that you shared with us. It's thrilling and it's horrifying and it's heartwarming because, it, your pet returning to you from the afterlife, somehow made you happy. And that's very intimate. That is very intimate. If we ever had a chance, I bet the four of us would make a killer. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh man. I don't know what kind of software you need for that, but yeah, I mean, just having people to talk to about stuff like this, it's nice. It sure would be nice to like all of us get instant feedback, right? Everybody gets to talk, and I get to like listen to you guys, and that's awesome. I mean, I still get to read. I'm reading every single comment, so it's not like I'm missing out on anything. But I would like for you guys to give immediate feedback and talk and express. It's a lot easier to talk, right, than to type. So yeah, I would like that. That would be awesome. If you are tired, you should go to sleep. Oh yeah, yes, I believe it was. Yeah, I think so, Kay Adams. I think so. Absolutely. I'm drinking this herbal energy drink. So hopefully it'll keep me up for a little bit. But yeah, definitely all of us talk, sharing stories back and forth. I really momentarily I did want to step out of the conversation for a second, press the pause button, and because I started thinking about the contrast between the daytime show and the nighttime show. It's night and day, it's yin and yang, right? um, but it comes with a mission, and it's a very important mission, and you guys are, whether you like it or not, you guys are now part of the mission. And our mission is to rescue dogs, find them beautiful families. And you guys are helping a lot, because you may not have the capacity to adopt. But by giving my channel attention, you are bringing other people in. And somebody might pop up and say, hey, I'm looking to adopt. Eventually, I would love to grow this channel to the point where I can reach so many people, to the point where I can start pushing out, I can start qualifying people that could potentially adopt. Fun fact, drinking coffee and energy drinks when you're tired just amplifies your tiredness. Yeah, I once saw a meme that says, I'm tired, but when I drink an energy drink, I'm tired, but faster. I'm tired faster. And I'm like, that's pretty funny. Feel bad for keeping the live going when you are so tired. That was it. I think I will. I'm already halfway. This is keeping me up. This is keeping the party going, guys. Maybe for another 10 minutes. Who knows? And then we can call it a night. Yeah, I forgot to add people to the Discord. That way, the Discord would allow you guys to continue the conversation, or one of you can go live, and continue the conversation. But, I'm just a guy. Oh yeah, I'm in. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm here to rescue. And look, I get it. I'm not going to change the world. I'm not going to save all the animals. But I can do my 10%. And I fully intend to do my 10%. I want to if I can make the world 1% better, I'll take my 1%. I'll take my 1% to change. If I can save one dog, make it 1% happier, I will take it. It's crazy. Not even 2 weeks ago, you weren't even talking about stuff like this, or probably even considering it. Shows how fast. Yeah, because okay, so Zinx. That's right, Vicky. I'm doing my part. And I think you are doing your part as well. Absolutely. I'm out. Okay. What is it? What did I miss? Okay. Thank you, Kay Adams. You have a beautiful night. All right. Get some rest. Have a good night, Kay Adams. All right. All right. Good night, Kay Adams. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for sharing that beautiful story. For sure. Yeah, but I'm really, really happy that we now have an outlet. We have a, you know, we have a way to talk about all these things. So I'm really happy about that. That makes me super happy. Super happy. All right. Well, anyways, guys, I think I reached my limit. I think I'm gonna go. Good night, Kay Adams. All right. I think I'm at my limit. So Zinks, Vicky, Kay Adams, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Also, I said this a little bit ago, but is that back there? That's my safe. I keep I keep firearms in the house. Yeah. No. Kay Adams. Right there. It's time for you. Yeah, for sure. Let's go watch some cartoons and wash the brain, Flush out all the scare, all the fear, for sure. All right, guys. Well, hey, once again, thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. All right. Everybody have a good night and take care. Get some rest. We'll convene on the next live stream. Bye, guys. Good night, Vicky. Let's go. All right. All right, we're signing out.